pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mirad, podéis ver al sutil clarear lo que erguido se alzó cuando el sol se ocultaba y en sus franjas y estrellas en el rudo luchar sobre recio baluarte callando ondulaba y en la bomba al alzar su rojiza explosión en la noche dio a ver que allí estaba el pendón estrellado, tremola feliz en la tierra del valor y el libre país.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day's begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Hey graduates, it's Mayor Brandon Scott. I want to take a moment to celebrate and congratulate you for the hard work you put in this year. We couldn't be more proud. I know it's been a long road of virtual learning and sacrifices due to COVID-19, but you stayed the course and persevered through it all. I want to leave each of you with a message, and I want you to listen well. You are ready to conquer the world. Your family, teachers, mentors have prepared you for this moment, and it is your moment. Celebrate yourselves. Thank your support systems and begin to gear up for the next phase of your lives. Each of you have the brightest of a future ahead of you, and I wish you the very best. I'm always here for you and look forward to seeing what greatness is to come from you.
2021, you may be seated. Good morning, distinguished platform guests, parents, faculty, relatives, friends, and the class of 2021. We are happy to welcome you to the 107th commencement of Patterson High School. We remind all members of the audience that dignity and decorum require that there be no activity during the ceremony that would distract from the solemnity of this occasion. We request that you refrain from calling out, whistling, or from any other equally disturbing forms of reaction in the audience. Reactions such as these are distracting and take something away from the formality and significance of these exercises. We also request that you mute your cell phones. Now, I want you to please help us to make this a very fine commencement so that all of our graduates and their families can be very, very proud of it. Before proceeding with the program, I would like to introduce those guests who are seated on the stage. Our dignitaries, Mr. Jeremy Grant Skinner, Chief Human Capital Officer, and Ms. Chantel Roberts, Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board. Our assistant principals, Mr. Aaron Hippolyte, Dr. Maxwell Luku, Ms. Linda Little, and Ms. Tina Edler. Our class advisors, Ms. Kelly Hope, Ms. Kathleen Gabriel, who is also the guidance counselor for the class of 2021, and Mr. Gary Antoine, who is seated on the field with the students. I would also like to acknowledge the present and former Patterson High School faculty members and partners who have joined us today and are seated in the rows behind our graduates. Those members of the class of 2021 graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or more have their names marked with an asterisk in the commencement program and have a blue honors seal on their diplomas. They're also wearing gold tassels designating graduation with honor. Will all students wearing gold tassels please stand to be recognized? Remain standing. Those members of the class of 2021 graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher are wearing gold cords along with gold tassels and have a gold honor seal on their diplomas. Will all students who are wearing gold cords please remain standing? You may now be seated. As we said earlier, this is our 107th graduating class in the Patterson's 82 years serving the East Baltimore community. After today's ceremony, Patterson would have graduated a total of 30,952 alumni. I also wish to extend my personal congratulations to all the families of our graduates. With the parents, guardians of the class of 2021, please stand. Class of 2021, please rise and thank your families for their love and support. Your support in this task has been essential in this process, and we share your pride with you today as you see your adults at this ceremony. Our assistant principals will now come forward to help me present some very special awards. Just stand here. Max, you're going to hand Hippolyte the trophy. Chew it up, ladies. Come on down. This year's salutatorian is an outstanding member of the class of 2021, achieving the second highest cumulative weighted grade point average of 3.87. Our salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Yesley Giela Valle. Yesley, please come forward to accept your trophy. The valedictorian is another outstanding member of the class of 2021, having achieved the highest weighted cumulative grade point average of 4.08. The class of 2021 valedictorian is Makai Jordan. Makai, please come forward to accept your trophy. If I was the valedictorian, I'd take my time too. Just carry it with you. It's good. Oh, man. All right. Let's give it up, y'all. You guys may be seated. We will now hear an inspiring message from Congressman Kwasi Mfume.
Hi, I'm Kai Jackson with Fox 45, and I want to say congratulations to Baltimore City Public Schools class of 2021. This is a wonderful day for you. Congratulations on graduating and for getting to this point and getting through a year of a pandemic, virtual learning, and just tough schoolwork. I know you've really worked hard to get here, and I know your families are happy for each and every one of you and extremely proud of you, as I am as well. This is a very, very important moment that you're going to remember for the rest of your life, and I'm expecting, each of us here at Fox 45 is expecting each one of you to do great things in your life. Now to introduce your keynote speaker, he is a man very familiar with the city of Baltimore. He's a native son, a graduate of Johns Hopkins University, a two-time congressman, and also former head of the NAACP for the nation. Would you please welcome Maryland's native son, Maryland Congressman Kwasi Mfume.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. I'm Congressman Kwasi Mfume. It's my privilege and honor to join your celebration today as we honor you, the graduates, on this unforgettable milestone in your life. It's also an honor to be a part of the network of your family and your friends who are beaming with pride right now because you have made it to this point. Your graduation, in many ways, is their graduation as well. So let me begin by acknowledging and thanking the teachers in the city public school system whose ongoing devotion to their profession never ceases to amaze me. Your daily dedication has made this day possible for so many of the students and their families, and we say thank you. In addition, I'd like to recognize Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, Council President Mosby, CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises, and Chairwoman Linda Chania, as well as the entire Board of School Commissioners, and of course, TV anchor Kai Jackson, for his steadfast professionalism and for his very gracious remarks. Students, in just a few moments, your titles will go from being seniors to being graduates. The theme for your graduation is, quote, virtually possible. And it is clearly a reference to the fact that this graduation and most of your learning for over the last year has been conducted online. You know, it's been more than 100 years since anyone has faced the odds that you faced to be able to walk across the stage and to finally get your diploma. We live in a world where governments were shut down, school buildings were unavailable for most of the time, and student activities were put on pause. Jobs were lost by our family members, and even churches, mosques, and synagogues were not open for us to pray in or to worship in. Seniors, none of you asked for this. None of you would have ever expected it to be the case, but it happened. And guess what? The great class of 2021 held together. You won. You are here. You set a goal and you achieved it. And now you're ready to take that next step in life. And we need you now more than ever to grab the opportunities that come before you to make America better than the way you found it. That's why your generation is so important. That's why many of you in this generation are going to do great things. And that's why no hardship can stop you. I didn't have a high school graduation. My mother died in my arms when I was 16 years old, and I had to drop out of school 2 weeks later to take jobs to find a way to put food on the table for my 3 younger sisters. We were poor, we were homeless for a while, and we had almost given up. And then I learned, like a lot of you, that it's not how you start in life that counts, it's how you finish. I enrolled at a training center, earned an equivalency diploma, then graduated from Baltimore Community College, Morgan State University, and then Johns Hopkins University. I got elected to the city council and then got elected to Congress and became president of the NAACP and was reelected to Congress again last year after the death of my lifelong friend, Elijah Cummings. Now, why am I sharing all of this with you? I'm sharing it because I don't want you to let anything stop you from being the best you can. Seniors, all of you know somebody that was shot and killed in our streets because of gun violence and who are not graduating here with you today. Think of them quietly for a moment right now and know that that could have been you, but that God was on your side. So as you celebrate this happy moment, promise me, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, that you will be safe, that you will think before you act, and that you will stay away from people and places that are not right and that you know are not right. We all love you, and we want you to be the best, but you must love yourself also, and know that God wanted to make you so special that he only made one of you. So to the great, great class of 2021, look around you and be happy today. Give your classmates one final smile, and for some of them you will never see again. And know that this one thing is true, that as long as you live, you will always remember this day, the day that you graduated from high school and became the men and the women of the future. So my best shout out to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to share your special day, and congratulations.
In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as principal of Patterson High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take profound and great pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Jeremy Grant Skinner, Chief Human Capital Officer.
Good afternoon. Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Principal Benton and by the authority vested in me as Chief Human Capital Officer, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of diplomas and certificates. And I have the honor of presenting to you a great Baltimore leader and commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board, Chantel Roberts.
Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Acknowledging the certification and the recommendations by... Oh, I thought it was time. Sorry, let's start that over. In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the Chief Human Capital Officer, and by the virtue of the authority invested in me as Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board, I take great pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of high school diplomas and certificates. Congratulations, class of 21.
And now for the best part. In order to ensure that each graduate's name is heard, may we request that you refrain from applause until all graduates have had their names called. This is an important moment for them and their families, and we would not wish any name to be unheard. Mr. Grant Skinner, Commissioner Roberts, Mr. Hippolyte, to the podium, please. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hey, y'all ready? Hey, y'all don't have to be quiet, y'all, just because we got masks on and COVID, man. Y'all ready? All right, let's go, y'all. We're going to stand together. Let everybody know we about to get these diplomas, right? Here we go. Let's get it, y'all. Gonna go real quick.
Yeah, gotcha. Right. Want to do now? Ready? Makai Jordan, Yesli Gera Valle, Abel Abraham, Soliana Abraham, Daquan Adams, Maylene Aguiar Reyes, Mohammed Nassan Al-Raheb, Case Al-Batane, Sloan Allen, Gustavo Antonio Alvarenga Barahona, Daisy Esmeralda Amaya, Natalie Amaya Mejia, Darlene Andrade George, Rohel Andrade Lazo, Meridania Arcano Quesada, Crisia Esperanza Arias Munoz, Jasmine Christine Beach, Leonie Anna Nicole Becote, Bosco Bembareza, Nevea Deshelle Blackwell, Tehran Caleb Blue, Kiesia Bryce, Alan Brown, Anya Aaliyah Brown Sanders, Micaiah LaFay Burrell, Catherine Bustillo, Kiana Goddess Butcher, Kaya Tierra Butcher, Brianna Butler, Malik Kane, Louise Calderon, Eva Hernan Canales Rivera, Beyonce Carter, Tasia Laura Carter, Logan Casey, Jose Castro, Nasli Susli Castro España, Danae Chase, Ray Cherry, Brandon Chisholm, Brian Chisholm, Kyle Michael Clark, Denaria Counts, and De'Ara Crawford. Mr. Maxwell Aluku will now present the next graduates. They ready? Okay.
Okay. Maylene Suhe Diaz Hernandez. Ariana A. Diaz Martinez. Tiana Dijomambo. Jeremiah Doan. Brandon Dorsey. Nizea A. Dorsey, a.k.a. Nana. Jacqueline Selena Duran. Deasia Dejanay Cupcake Baby D Eberhard. Kobe Evans. Kyla Brianna Ferguson. Quran A. Fortune. Lorena E. Fuentes Alvarez. Randy Garcia. Aislinn Garcia Palacios. Eric Gonzalez Canellas, Herdy Hurley, Jermari Gonzalez, Thais Micaiah Good, Khalil Green Bay, Giera Hall, Jamie Inez Harris, Michaela Harris, Ariel Nicole Hayes, Myra Stefan Hatchett, thank you, Ariel Nicole Hayes, Myra Estefani Hernandez Mayer, Lucy D. Hernandez Pass, Fernando Horton Jr., Tyler Huggins, Kiza Iberi, Jesus Izaguirre, Charles Jackson III, Kevin S. Jackson II, Montez D. Jackson, Shalia Davidia Jackson, Shayla D. Jackson, Dante Jeffries, Brian A. Jimenez, Heaven Angel Johnson, Jada Marie Johnson, Tamia Nakaya Desiree Johnson, Mariah Shanice Jones, Maria Joshana Jones Benjamin, James Julia. Next, Miss Little, step up to the podium.
Shauna Key, John Ed Lawrence, Elizabeth Leva Trejo, Montre Levine, Daytwan Livingston, Jose Lopez Morgan, Yamale Lopez Pablo, Edgar Lopez Rodriguez, Carla Machado Guzman, Tariq Mac Kite, Fatu Maneno, Michael Marshall Jr., Renard Marshall Jr., Dayani Martinez, Wise Mazdine, Hyzon Mazik, James McClurkin, Damanye Danetta McKinney, Yaret Nayela Mena, London Kashawn Mills, Hector Molina, Yeseli Montero, Maria Yolani Navarrete Solano, Tylea Monique Neal, Joanna S. Niambo, Ruth Alexandra Novello Yupa, Amy Francelis Nunez Villanueva, Dala Obaid, Ashley Onate Madrid, Jennifer Palacios, Andres Pantoa Mendez, Ernest E. Parker, Nadia Giselle Paz Ortiz, Rochelle Pepin Hernandez, Merly Peraza Zatrigue Reyes, Trinity Phillip, Ariana Clarissa Pietrera Carty, Seth Plummer, Jaquise Primayela, David M. Pugh. If Ms. Edler would come and step forward.
Hasey Ramirez Castro, Rosmer Daniel Ramos Caceres, Jimmy J. Ramos Lopez, Haley Ravencross, Tania Estefane Recenos Estrada, Jade L. Recio, Jernard Jalen Roberts, Asia Rogers, Mariana Rodriguez Gomez, Andrea Carolina Rojas, Skylar Samuel, Daisy Sanchez Espino, Ahmad Sawali, Christopher Scott, Dayshana Diamond Janae Shields, Jalen Singletary, Damian R. Stamps, I can start back. Demetrius Stokes, I said Dayshana already. That's Jalen. Yeah. Yep. Jordan Streeter, Eduardo Antonio Tejada Solis, Azaria Thompson, Daniel Toribio, Julissa Elizabeth Valladares Mariana, Javier Vasquez, Timothy Veal, Ingrid J. R. Vidal, Jaquan Michael Washington, congratulations, baby.
Love you.
Love you too. Ichupe Wasso, Kennard P. Willer, Tavon Wiggins, Raymond Wasso, Kennard P. Willer, Kayla Williamson, Umbonya Wiloja, Tiana Wilson, Tony Wilson III, love you, Jamaria Rayana Wormley, Abdu Yusuf, Jordan Layton, Tayon A. Epps, Umo Obu, Tiffany Lyde, Keyshawn McCullough, Bristina White, Tamika S. Stokes, Eldeberto Malara, and Marvin Avery.
Mom, I'm holding it for you. I'm holding it for you.
Thank you.
Go. Yep. All right, Dr. Aluku. In the spirit of time, this is the best part, one of the best parts, all right? When the graduates get to their seats, they ain't gonna mess with y'all. Come on, y'all, we about to beat this rain, graduates. We're gonna beat this rain, y'all. Get the graduates another hand. Get the graduates a hand, y'all. Give them another hand, y'all. Give them another hand. All right. So, gentlemen, Marvin, y'all stop right there at those seats. Just stop right there. Just stop right there. All right? All right, y'all. This is the moment where our graduates become official alumni of Patterson High School by turning their tassels from right to left. All right? So, we're going to count it down from 3 all together. Graduates, turn it from right to left. All right, parents, y'all ready? All right, on the count of 3, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Give him a hand, y'all. Give him a hand. Hey, no other class has worked like this class in an epidemic, in a pandemic, y'all. No other class has worked like them. No other parents have gone through what y'all went through, making sure that they get on those computers every day while you're going out the house, man. Y'all better stand up and cheer yourselves. Y'all better stand up and cheer yourselves.